So today's tutorial, we're looking at an activity that you can use an iPad in small groups, one between 2, one between 3, one between 4. Often get asked that if schools are not using one-to-one programs, how can they utilize iPads in a shared environment? And this is a little activity that we did during the week. We're using iCard sort, and it's just that silly sentence activity where the students sit in groups and each student actually does a card each, and as they're creating cards, they're creating silly stories along the way. So this is an example of what a group of students actually did, and I'll show you how it actually runs through. So I'm in iCard sort. If you haven't used it before, it's fantastic. I'm going to go to Decks and add plus and call this deck silly sentences. Click on the side and basically get your students to sit in small groups. And no talking activity, and what they basically do is double tap on the page and the first student might write the. And then they hand the iPad to the next student and they actually add a word. So the next student might do the crazy, hand it on to the next student, and they actually start to dictate where the sentence and story is going. So they might put the crazy dog, and so on, and they keep going round and round in the circle until they've created a crazy sentence. Now, it's really interesting because the students are really relying on past knowledge, sentence structure, grammatical. They can put full stops, capital letters, commas, and those sorts of things. And it's a really fantastic way of utilising the iPads in small groups, but also developing some literacy skills along the way. So there's just a really fun little activity to do in small groups in a literacy classroom that builds on students' knowledge of sentence structure, vocab, and so forth. Paul Hamilton here, signing off.